Hello and welcome here on Random Rotation. I hope you're all doing well. For a project I will be shooting this Thursday to Saturday, I want to try something new. Well, new for me at least. I want to change up my usual workflow a little bit. My editing software of choice for the past 8 years or so has been Premiere Pro. I played around with the other options on the market here and there, but for all bigger projects, it's always been Premiere. Just because it's the tool I know best. And when you work on a tight schedule, which is often the case when it comes to client jobs, you want to feel comfortable with your tool set. But this time, I decided to give DaVinci Resolve a try. If you've been watching this channel for a while now, you already know that I have my experiences with Resolve and with Fusion. But like I said, never used them on a big job so far. But now it's time, finally. Because there's this one handy feature that convinced me to do so. And yes, it has to do with matching the looks of different cameras. For this specific project, I am shooting with 3 different camera models, which is enough to produce serious headache in post-production. Trust me. And this color chart here will hopefully save my butt this time. It's the X-rite Video Color Checker. Let me show you how that works. Right next to my A7 III that's filming me right now, I have placed a second camera today, which is my old and trusted GH4. Obviously, these two devices interpret color differently, and in post it's our job to match them as close as possible to make the edit look and feel seamless. And all we need to do now is to place this color checker in our shot and make sure that all cameras can see it, which is super easy in this case. Next up, we load the recorded clips into Resolve and put them in the timeline. As expected, the clips look very different without any adjustment. Now let's switch to the color workspace. From this drop-down menu, I can now choose the right preset for the color checker I am using. Now is probably a good time to say thanks to my workmate Tosh. It's his X-rite checker and he was kind enough to lend it to me. And now the pattern down here on the left side of my screen changes accordingly. Next, I need to make this color chart visible. I need to find a frame where the black bar on the bottom of the color checker is not reflecting any lights to ensure that black is actually black. Otherwise, it might lead to false results. And now it's just a matter of roughly positioning the pattern over the color checker in the image. And if it's hard for you to see, just zoom in a bit, no big deal. Once it's in place, you can choose your source gamma. And now watch this. Boom. Cool, right? Resolve automatically adjusted all the colors for us and gave us a nice starting point. Of course, it's still possible to further grade the footage from here. And that's what you can see me doing here, because this technique cannot do magic. It has no clue which final look you're aiming for. But after several test runs, I can now confidently say that I achieved my goal much faster than before. And especially in this test here, I intentionally choose to work with camera settings that could hardly be further apart. Still it works. Now we just need to repeat the process on the second clip and we're good to go. And this is the reason why I want to use Resolve for this upcoming project. Because even though it's possible to match colors within Premiere Pro, it's always a pretty tedious process and the automated lumetri color adjustment does not work very accurate, in my opinion. What's also worth mentioning is that you'll find a neutral gray on the flip side of the color checker. That helps you dialing in the correct white balance in every possible situation you might run into. Okay people, that's it for this week. Honestly, I'm super curious myself how this will turn out. We'll let you know in one of my future videos if you like. I'm pretty confident that it will work, but you never know. Oh, and one more thing, this is not, by no means, a Premiere Rent video, not at all. I just think it's important to try different workflows from time to time and add them to your toolbox. Anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you liked it. If so, leave me your thumbs up and consider subscribing. Stay safe, stay healthy. Hope to see you next week.